Have you ever asked yourself, what's wrong with me? Do you find it hard finding and keeping a job? Are you an embarrassment to your family? If so, you might have a so-called learning disability like dyslexia, ADD, ADHD, among many others, which has certain disadvantages. However, because of the gifts these so-called learning disabilities give you, you are 400% more likely to become a millionaire, or perhaps billionaire, like Richard Branson, Steven Spielberg, Charles Schwab, Walt Disney, and many others, who all said dyslexia gave them an unfair advantage over everyone else. Now, after dealing with dyslexia, dyscalculia, ADD, ADHD for years, and studying my advantages as well as my disadvantages and how this gift gives me an upper edge in this competitive marketplace, I decided to create this online community for individuals just like you and me to help us to use our gifts to our advantage. Now, Albert Einstein said that everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. Now, if you're like me and have a hard time finding and keeping a job, and thus people in your life will convince you to get a low-paying job that are few and far in between in the first place, and because of your disadvantages, thus you may believe you are stupid. However, even if you can find work, this is not using your distinct advantage like art, music, acting, and entrepreneurship. Now, Albert Einstein was considered a loser. He struggled finding and keeping work. In fact, he wrote a letter to his family that it would have been better if he had never been born. Can you imagine the pain that Einstein went through? A pain that many of you are all too familiar with. That was until he fully discovered his dyslexic advantage. Now, dyslexics excel in the arts such as dyslexic actors like Jim Carrey, Will Smith, and dyslexic musicians like hip-hop artist Nas, music legend John Lennon of the Beatles, Cher, and entrepreneurs like Sir Richard Branson, Walt Disney, Steve Jobs, and others who all use the advantages that dyslexia gave them. You have weaknesses and advantages, but until now, you have not known how to harness the power of your gifts to give yourself an unfair advantage over your competition. ProStarProfits.com is the world's one and only place for dyslexic entrepreneurs. Even if you are an artist, musician, actor, you are still an entrepreneur. I want to invite you to join our free membership, which you may qualify for tens of thousands of dollars in free money for dyslexic entrepreneurs. You will also get access to interviews with successful dyslexics who will share with you how they overcame their obstacles, and may even be invited to our special retreat to Necker Island, Richard Branson's private island. You will also receive our special video on how to use your gifts to your advantage. Even if you have invested in your business education through trainings, seminars, courses, books, and other events, you have never gone through anything like this before, because never before has a program you have ever gone through been catered to a program specifically for you as a person with dyslexia, ADD, ADHD, or other so-called learning disabilities before. Register on the side of this video, or if you're on a mobile device, look down below underneath this video. One more thing, stay healthy, have a great day. I'm glad I could help you, and we'll see you on the next page.